Assalamu alaikum. Umar Khatak here. Today we will discuss how to troubleshoot the starting problem of Sinotruk. In order to troubleshoot, we must first identify which components or make the starting system of Sinotruk. So here you can see the batteries, the ADR system, the engine control relay, the electromagnetic switch, the 7-way fuse box, and of course the starting motor, but we will go to the starting motor operation later on. First, we try to understand how the current flows from the battery and goes to the starting motor and what other factors are involved in the starting system. So let's start. You can see that the 70A wire is coming into the starting relay, dual coil relay. Also, you can see the 70A wire going out of the battery is coming to the electromagnetic switch. So let's start. The current from the battery come to the electromagnetic switch, and from this switch it goes to the starting motor, which is on page 17, point number 22. Another wire also go from this electromagnetic switch, but in this case this wire is of no use and it not goes to any of this 7-way switch, because to 7-way switch is 35A, which is given by the battery itself, but it is not shown in this diagram. I will show you later in the other diagram. All right, so the battery power comes and goes to the electromagnetic switch. Electromagnetic switch provided to directly to the starting motor. In another case, this 70A current can go here and enter the starting relay, and from starting relay it goes to the starting motors. So now you will be confused that it is going directly from the electromagnetic switch or it is going from the dual coil relay. For this confusion, please understand that it is according to the system that is embedded in the Sinotruk. If it has dual coil relay, then it means that the current from this switch goes to the dual coil relay, and from the dual coil relay it goes to starting motor. If there is no dual coil relay, then the current directly flow from this electromagnetic switch to starting motor. All right, this one issue is clear. Now let's come to ADR. The ADR is installed in those vehicles which has some safety standard relating to the electrical wiring. So you can see one wire that come into the dual coil relay goes to the ADR to activate the ADR device. Then there are different switches which is located inside the cabin and one maybe outside the cabin. When you press on these switches and then start the vehicle, it will be started. But if these switches are off, then there will be no starting of vehicles. All right, and one wire from this ADR also go to this engine control relay. Until now you have observed that the current reaches the electromagnetic switch, the current reaches the ADR system, and that is now perfectly fine. Also the current goes to the engine control relay and from engine control relay it goes to the generator, so that circuit is complete. Also the current to the 7-way switch also reach, you can say, see it reach here with the page number 20 48 point, it reached to the 7-way fuse, and from 7-way fuse it comes to the switch inside the battery box and also to the ECU it reaches. So it means that all this system function is normal, and now we can study other factors that is involved in the starting of the engine. This M101 is the starting motor. You have already seen different kinds of circuits that work in the background. Now let's come to the starting motor. This is the same wire 70A that is coming from the starting switch to the relay, and from the dual coil relay to the power side of the starting motor, and that is the ground wire, the negative terminal that come from directly from the battery negative terminal. Now you can see there are different wires coming to the power side of the starting motor. These come directly from the ECU. Also, 3 wires combine into one come to the ground side of the starting motor. Now what these wires are? These wire basically carries information from the ECU that all the background system is perfectly fine, and then it gives trigger to the ground and the circuit is completed and the vehicle is started. Now you have studied and observed all the system involved in the starting system of Sitrak. Now let's talk about its diagnostic. If the engine is not starting, you should first check the ground wire, whether it is connected properly and not rusted. If it is okay, check on the power side all the wire for the rust and proper connectivity, and also check the continuity of the wire. If all these things are okay and the vehicle cannot be started, then you should check the relay that you seen earlier, the 7-way switch that you also see in our previous discussion, and all the component that is involved in the starting system. When you check one by one every system, somewhere you will find the fault. In order to corner the issue, you should also consult the EOL. Read the fault via EOL and then follow using this electrical diagram which we discuss. It will leads you to the quick resolutions of any issue. I hope you have learned a lot regarding the starting system troubleshooting. If you have any questions in mind, please comment and we will reply you. Moreover, if you have some different kind of system, more advanced vehicle or lower than what we discuss here, you should also tell us. We can help you understand that system and enable you to troubleshoot better. Thank you very much. Stay blessed.